Are you curious to know where are the 10 least expensive homes to sell in Vernon in 2021? Well, today we're going to have a look at those, and we're starting now. I'm Lisa Salt with RE/MAX Vernon Salt Fowler, and since last week we looked at the 10 most expensive homes that sold in Vernon in 2021, I thought this week we would do something entirely different and look at the 10 least expensive homes that sold in 2021. You might notice a bit of a difference. But before we look at those, make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. We're posting new videos every week. We'd love to have you as a subscriber. On this channel, we give you the straight goods on Vernon and the Okanagan, our ultimate Four Seasons paradise. Whether you're moving in 9 days or 90 days or just curious about the area we call home, be sure to call, text, or email us and just add salt. So let's dive into the MLS and look at those. Now let's go into the MLS and look at some of these beauties. As you can probably expect, some of these homes aren't going to be as well staged, or quality of the photos might not be quite up to what we experienced last week with the 10 most expensive homes that sold in 2021. We're going to start with this one at 5975 Okanagan Landing Road. It sold for $245,000. The home stager was clearly away when this home was listed. However, everybody needs a little place to put some of their extra stuff. In this case, it's in the bedroom and clearly in the basement as well. This part of the basement, this is a great photo. It shows how bright that fluorescent light is. And you have your workshop area that's fully functional. And it seems that was actually part of the double car garage. This is a 2-bedroom house with 1 bathroom, and it was listed at $425,000. Built in 1956, and as I said, sold for $245,000, and basically it was sold for land value. Second on our list of the least expensive homes to sell in Vernon in 2021 is this home at 4516 27th Avenue. This one was a doggy daycare, and you will see by all the wonderful pictures of the dogs roaming around while somebody was trying to take some photos of this house. Lots of pictures of the yard and the dogs and the yard and a map and more dogs. You'll notice that there's no photos of the inside of this house. So take that for what it is. Sold for $290,000 and listed for $348,800. Now you do have to remember that these homes sold all the way through 2021, so many of these were sold at the beginning of the year versus at the end of the year when the prices had gone up. So this is 2314 33rd Street, sold for $306,000. It's right in the heart of Vernon. 3-bedroom, 1 bathroom. Had some recent upgrades: plumbing, electrical, roof, furnace, and much more. Nice picture of the laundry here. You can see that this is not, although it's a side-by-side set, they are not side-by-side, they are facing each other. So that was an added bonus, I'm sure. 1,112 square feet, little porch area, and a cellar in the basement where you'll find things like the hot water tank, some low ceiling clearance, and it was really quite nice on the outside. Actually, it had a cute little yard. Nicely kept for sure. So $306,000, bought you that in 2021. Next we have this little one, 2503 15th Street, sold for $325,000. Listed at $315,000, clearly sold with a multiple offer. Now this one you're in East Hill, so you're getting into the better areas for sure. This is a 1950s house, 3 bedrooms, 1 bathroom. 1,020 upstairs, and then 600 finished floor area in the basement to equal 1,620 square feet. Nice big lot, as you can see, 0.2 of an acre. Now 15th Street, it's going to be a little bit busy on the front side. However, the house was nice inside. It looked quite nice. Got the original hardwood flooring. Oh, and it's got all sorts of, seems like duplicate pictures. Yep, number 25 and 26 are exactly the same. And a few renovations ongoing, as you can see. And I think if this isn't the third of the same picture, it's darn close to it. Oh, and then we have another one. As I said, some of them have a little bit to be desired in the photo department. This is 474 Pottery Road, sold for $325,000. listed at $326,000. These guys forgot to call their home stager also. That's the bathroom. I don't know what that is. I'm not sure if there's a way to get a good angle here. On the bright side, it is in the South BX. It actually was a manufactured home, but this is the only manufactured home we're showing because it was more like a house near Hillview Golf. And in case you hadn't guessed, this was a foreclosure. Number 6 on our list, 5684 Learmouth Road. Sold for $337,000, listed at $349,000. Built in 1950. It's a nice picture of the front door and inside the front door. 2 bedroom, 1 bathroom, a little house on 0.27 of an acre in Lavington. So nice area. Someone was an avid guitar player, clearly. Rural location. Oh, duplicate pictures here too. Nice yard, some garden area. Sold for $337,000. Number 7 on our list, we're going out to the west side, 9580 Winchester Road. Sold for $339,700 and listed for $349,900. 3 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, 850 square feet up, 650 down for a total of 1,500 square feet. We have lots of pictures of this one. Does say in the listing that it needs a little bit of TLC, and I suspect for that price it probably did. However, out on the west side you do have a nice rural feeling area. Little bit of room around you. Oh, except not in this room. There's no room around you in this room. Backs onto the forest as we saw. Lots of pictures of the bathroom and the cat. And the upstairs up here, and then here is the forest in the background that we already kind of saw in previous pictures. That's our number 7 property, Winchester Road. Now we're back at 1800 31st Street, so we're back in town. This is sold as a holding property. It's 55 by 115 foot lot. 2 bedrooms and a full washroom, it says. So 2 bedrooms, 1 bathroom. Looks like it had a little bit of new flooring at some point. Bathroom looks decent. 10-foot ceilings throughout the main level as well. Do you notice anything about these photos? Do you notice that somebody took them all vertically? You shouldn't do that when you're taking real estate photos. 1800 31st Street, sold for $340,000, listed at $349,900. Number 9 on our list is 3412 34th Avenue, sold for $345,000, listed at $399,000. Right in the city of Vernon again. This is a 2-bedroom, 1 bathroom little house. And as you can see, it must have a pretty small living room because the TV is actually too big for the wall and must cause some issues getting into that bedroom, I would think. Here's another shot of that nice TV. And another shot. The Recreation and Aquatic Center are a mere 3-minute walk away, and these are some of my favorite pictures. I love these pictures. How about that dishwasher? I love to see that dishwasher with the hoses coming out the back. Oh, a second picture and a third right into the hoses. Love it. These are otherwise nice photos, except for that part. At least in this house, they packed everything nicely in the corner, which is great. Obviously had some good storage. Golf club room, more storage, and same room. And another picture of the door. And here we go again. And then downstairs in the little cellar, room for more storage as well. Then outside, had a little yard. But this, again, it's probably more, well, eventually someone will develop where this is or convert it to a doctor's office or something like that. Had a nice floor plan and some pretty good, actually some pretty nice drone pictures here as well for this cute little house downtown. And that's 3412 34th Avenue, right downtown Vernon, $345,000. And last on our list of the least expensive homes to sell in Vernon in 2021 is 4206 26th Avenue in West Vernon. This one sold for $350,000 even. listed at $400,000 even. These are among our worst pictures. This is one of my pet peeves and why I think it's so important that you have a professional photographer. It did have a single garage, so that's good. And those are the 10 least expensive homes to sell in Vernon in 2021. If you are looking to sell a home that may end up on the least expensive list for 2022, please give us a call. We can at least make sure you will have some professional photography. And that's it. Those are the 10 least expensive homes to sell in Vernon in 2021. Make sure to click on the link below and have a look at them in more detail. Be sure to call, text, and email. We'd love to help you in your home search.